Okay.
Fuck. What's up, Javier? This is your boy, your host, Frank of the Keck of the Week here.
Woo!
I just woke up fucking not even that long ago because this fucker came to my house. So, and he wanted to do a podcast one day earlier. What the fuck's up, Javier? How you feeling, dude?
I feel amazing, dude.
Fuck you.
I shit you not. This is a deja vu moment. It's like we did this before.
Yeah, we did this last week.
You're...
Dude, I'm so fucking tired. God damn it. What the fuck? So Javier, I've got a question for you here. You like music, man?
No.
Oh, fuck. I had a good question. It was like...
Oh, okay. Let's say I liked music. Yes.
What music you like, man?
The best band in the world. 21 Pilots.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Linkin Park, but I used to hang with them, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, Linkin Park?
Yeah. You get it?
I mean, you don't...
Used to hanging with Chester too. Anyways, what were you saying about 21 Pilots, dude?
Oh my god. You only like their older music though, right?
Linkin Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember they were the first CD that I bought when I was like 11.
Damn.
Yeah, it was
Flexin'.
It wasn't Meteora.
Flexin'.
It was I don't even remember. Well, it wasn't even that much. It was like $10 right now. Flexin'. That shit broke my fucking bank, dude. But I remember
all the lawn mowing, all the can collecting.
I wanted
gone.
I wanted the one with like Jay-Z on it, not because of Jay-Z,
Sure,
but because it had the art of like a fucking robot, and I thought it was really cool, and I wanted it, but I never bought it. What was the first CD you bought, Javier?
CD I purchased.
Mm-hmm. Don't say it all at once here, Javier.
No, I'm trying to remember what it was.
Do you even know what the fuck a CD is?
I know, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So those rectangle tapes, right?
Rectangle tapes.
Those are cassette tapes. CD. I think the first one I ever purchased was not even American music. It was Mexican music. It was
Jesus
a Spanish
Christ.
song, and I was like 9. American. I think most of the music I ever listened to, I just downloaded on my MP3. I don't think I ever purchased a CD.
Jesus Christ.
Like, yeah, I don't think I've ever purchased an actual CD just to listen to the music.
Now in this day and age of like, well, we have Android, or was it the Google Play Store, right?
People don't even buy CDs, do they? I feel maybe like vinyl, like if they're into like fucking records, but it's like I don't think people go out of their way to buy a CD. I think most people just either stream it on either YouTube or Spotify, or they already have it downloaded.
I think people do buy CDs, but if they like just want them signed by like the person.
I mean, maybe. I would definitely say people
but
don't have like, they used to have like those binders full of CDs, and you just you're like, oh, what do you guys want to listen to, and they just flip through it. It's still the same thing now, only on their phone.
Yeah, and it's a lot faster, more convenient.
Yeah. And especially, it's like not. You remember, like sometimes, like it's your favorite song, and then it's like the CD is scratched. So as soon as like like at a minute 22, it's gonna sound like fucking faded.
No, because I actually treat my shit well, unlike you.
Oh, okay, fuck you.
Yeah, I've never had a CD that's been scratched.
Bullshit.
No, that's true.
Did you ever play
on the
PS2?
Yeah, none of my discs were ever scratched.
Bullshit.
Dude, unless I bought
Show
them.
me one right now.
Oh yeah, because I clearly have PS2
Alright,
games.
I swear to God, there's
I don't
no
fucking grab them like a toddler. Like
I don't either. It's just
fucking grab
after like several hours of use, they eventually fucking scratch.
Oh, several hours of use, my ass, Javier.
Dude,
after you manhandle
like
Javier, all of your shit in your house is so
All-nighters.
fucked up, dude. First, it's the CDs and it's like the manga that you just fucking obliterate with your hands.
I don't. It's okay. It's going back to the whole people don't buy CDs anymore. Who buys a fucking manga when you can like read it online for free?
Because you can have the physical version.
Why would
You're
you want a
supporting-
physical version?
Because it's cool and I like
Cool.
it. And it's a collectible and you're supporting the fucking person so they can make more, you
I support
asshole.
a fucking person.
No, you
by
fucking don't. If you
reading
read
their
it,
shit,
if
and
you read it
watching their
online,
shit,
if
maybe
you read
even
it,
buying their
dude,
shit.
Javier, if you read it online on like a free fucking site, they're basically stealing that shit.
Yeah, but they're getting publicity anyways.
Damn. Okay. But what would you rather have, publicity or actual fucking money?
Publicity.
I'd rather have fucking money. So, I mean,
Cheap bastard.
okay.
They don't do it for the money.
A lot of them do, but anyways.
No, none of them do.
Oh,
I'm
Javier,
kidding.
that's pretty.
I'm kidding.
Ooh.
I'm wrestling your gyms.
No, but I do like to support both music and manga creators.
I never thought of it like that. I just downloaded.
Well,
stuff.
that's the reason why I've been buying on like the Apple Music is because I want to support. So yeah.
Most of the people I listen to are big. I don't really listen to any
Well, even if they're big,
underground
it's still
people.
fucking
I
good.
mean, if they're big, those motherfuckers, they don't need that much money. Come on.
Dude, you still. Gotta
I still
support
buy
them.
their music if I really like it. I do still buy albums, but I don't do it just because I want to support them. Like me purchasing this is for me to support them. I do it because I want to listen to it on my phone. It goes hand in hand, but I don't actively go out, okay, I really like this person, I'm going to buy their album so they can keep making money, so they can keep producing more music. I don't go out of my way and do that for that specific reason.
You're a fucking asshole. Well, I do.
What? I mean, it's up to you. I don't know. I don't really think of it that way. I don't really own much merchandise from artists either.
I've been purchasing some stuff, like Blackbird's new album, Cybersex.
See, I saw...
I really like that, dude. I fucking
every
love that
Instagram
album.
thought out there uses that album. And
Dude, oh, God.
like, you know those girls that, like, they post, like, a 10-second video of them just dancing.
It's probably like Do Re Mi or something.
I don't know. I just know it's, like, every Instagram thought's new album right now. Their album of choice, and they dance to it.
Cybersex is like...
It's pretty hot.
It made it to number 3 on the top sales of albums. And it was there for, like, almost 4 or 5 days. And it was, like, close to competing with Taylor Swift's. But, alas, it didn't make it. But, dude, I love that fucking album. It has, like... Every song has a feature on it. But it's not, like, your typical shit, like, featuring, like, the new age rappers. It'll be, like, shit like 2 Chainz and, like, Neo. Can't remember what the other ones were. But it doesn't matter. They're probably, I don't know. But yeah, I really like that album. And then I showed you guys that I bought the Beautiful and the Damned by Jeezy. And that one has like 20 songs, and like so far he released like 3 of them, and it comes out on the 15th. And I'm like, dude, fuck, this shit's good. I like it. Any other albums, Javier, that you're looking forward to?
That haven't been released yet?
Other than like 21 Pilots, which I'm assuming.
I don't think they've announced an album. No, actually, let me see, because I know I don't listen to much hip hop. I haven't even listened to all of Eminem's like the song with Beyonce, "Walk on Water." I think
It's not that good.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. And I looked through the comment section, and it's people like, "Oh my god, it's been a long time coming. These two are like the goats, of their own genre." I'm like,
the fuck is Goats?
greatest of all time.
Oh.
Oh my god,
I've seen
it's
that.
It's been a meme for like years.
I've seen that for like everywhere, and they're like, dude, they're goat, and I'm like, what the fuck is goat, dude? I could easily just Google search it.
No, but yeah, and I listened to it, and I was like, it's okay. I recognize Beyonce was talented and all that, but realistically, she hasn't had like a popular song in like a decade.
Damn. I'm pretty sure all the Beyonce fans are gonna rip you a new one, dude.
All the Beyonce fans are either black or women.
Or black women.
Or black women. And then going with Beyonce, a lot of the artists I listen to are pop artists. Like right now, I'm really into...
Yeah, what are you banging in that car right now, dude?
I was just listening to the radio. But right now, I'm listening a lot to Lucas Graham, Ed Sheeran, Sam Smith.
Okay, so Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
I think he looks so fucking weird.
Yeah, he does. There's this one video. It's like a music video. I think it's called Lego House. I think that's what it was called. And you know Ron from Harry Potter,
Yeah.
Ron Weasley. He literally got the actor who played Ron Weasley on his video, and it pretty much he was playing Ed Sheeran. Like he was pretending to be Ed Sheeran, and it was just him poking fun at the similarities between the two. Ed Sheeran does look weird. I think it's his weird, like he's got like spatial eyes. Like he's always looks like he's like trying to open his eyes really wide, and then he has that messed up ginger hair. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Like,
It was just eyes. I didn't slam on the hair.
It looks kind of like a rag doll, you know. But he has a song on his newest album, and Beyonce sang a duet with him that was released just a few days ago. And
oh yeah, I saw
again,
that.
I went through the comment section again. They were like, "Oh my god, the goats! You know, best collab ever." And I'm like, "That wasn't that good. I don't like Beyonce's voice that much. To me, she should just like stop making music."
Jesus Christ.
I mean, she's past her prime. I mean, she'll only get like recognition for her music because of the career she built years ago.
Oh, so she
Not really because her music's good. I think it's just because she's Beyonce. People are gonna pay attention to her.
So she's like the Ron Jeremy of like the.
I guess we can say that.
You know who Ron Jeremy is, cause like
know.
he had like the biggest dick in porn, and like now I'm pretty sure no one really cares about him.
I know.
But if he like shows up in a movie,
he's an old fuck and he's balding.
and you're like, yeah, but it's Ron Jeremy, dude. He's a legend. I want his autograph. But yeah, I don't listen to that much pop. Actually, the only like pop song, there's two that actually they're kind of oldish, not like super old, but like a couple years ago that I really liked, and one of them was what is it called? Charlie Puth. Is that his name?
Yeah,
Charlie Puth's Attention.
Oh,
yeah.
That's actually still playing right now.
I really liked Attention, not because of like the song, but because of the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was just so cool, and I like honestly didn't even pay attention to the lyrics.
Yeah,
The lyrics
a lot
were
of
really
people, like that because it's. I think what is he using, a bass? I think that's what he's using to play that little.
It's I delved in deep on this one.
Oh shit!
So, he basically made it all on like his computer, and he uses a bass and like an acoustic, and I think some.
Cause it's very smooth. It's like the beginning part. Like the one thing about Charlie Puth, it's like his all of his songs.
He has
I don't want to say
dude.
I don't want to say that it sounds the same. It's just the way he sings is very soft, very high pitched. I feel like if he used that as more of the highlight of the song rather than singing that same way throughout the whole song, I would be more into his songs. I don't think his lyrics are bad. I don't like. I'm not saying every song is the same. I can distinguish every song. It's just the way he sings that kind of gets me like bored when listening to his music. And him and Shawn Mendes, you know who he is?
Yeah, the next one was Shawn Mendes. Yeah,
their voices are kind of similar. It's like if I listen to either of their songs that I've never listened to before, it's kind of like I don't know if this is either Charlie Puth or Shawn Mendes.
No, I feel it.
It's like one or the. It's like either one or the other. It's like I'll listen to a song like, I think this is Charlie Puth. It might be Shawn Mendes. I'm not sure. It's one of those two.
I can't remember the other song of Shawn Mendes, but
Like
it's
Stitches.
no.
That's his biggest song. The first one that came out. Anyways.
No, there's another one. It's one of his top ones. Just keep naming them off. I can't remember.
Well, there was a single that came out a year ago with Camila Cabello. That I know what you did.
No, yeah, it was that one, but
there's another one. It's
it was like some guitar intro.
Here, let me Google's it real quick.
Yeah, but
I don't listen to him too much, but it's the like the top 100 that plays on the radio.
Yeah, just
all the
search
time.
up Shawn Mendes and shut to me. I don't remember.
I think he's our age, which is funny.
But yeah, there's this intro of just like this.
Oh, there's nothing
guitar.
holding me back.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that intro.
Back. Mercy is also pretty good. And Treat You Better. Yeah, all these songs are popping up.
I really like that. But yeah, I've been getting back into Fall Out Boy. You know them? Everybody knows.
Their older music, yeah.
Well, their newer music is what I've been listening to.
I haven't.
And I was listening to a song that they featured Demi Lovato in it.
Oh my gosh, she's actually.
And I was like, Demi Lovato thick. And I was like, God damn, dude. Which brings up the question, Javier. Which Disney girl do you think is the best?
Oh,
Who's best waifu?
Who's best waifu? Just waifu?
Wait, do you want this sweater?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Just best waifu, not considering their music and shit.
Yeah, just considering their body.
Just their body, Demi. I mean, let's be real. Miley is just plain and simple. Selena, she's there's just nothing popping. You gotta go with Demi. Let's be real here. The only thing about
Selena
Demi
Gomez
I don't like is her butt chin. Have you seen?
I'd fuck it.
You'd fuck the butt chin.
I'd fuck the chin, dude. That's another ass I can go in. But
she's into older guys though.
I don't give a fuck.
Every guy she goes out with is at least 10 years older than her.
How old is she?
She's like in her early 20s.
Fuck.
She's older than you.
Yeah, damn. I remember watching her. Was it Wizards of Waverly Place? Is that what
No, she was Sunny with a Chance in Camp Rock.
Who the fuck was in Wizards?
Selena Gomez.
Oh. Well, yeah, that one I'd fuck too.
She's back with Justin Bieber.
Selena Gomez?
Yeah, earlier this year she was dating The Weeknd, and now she's dating Justin Bieber.
Jesus, you keep up on this shit.
No,
I knew she was dating The Weeknd, but
yeah, and then they broke up like 4 months later.
Goddamn.
And now she's dating fucking Justin Bieber again.
Well, Justin Bieber, I follow him on Instagram, and he's just
oh my god.
What the fuck do you want from me? He's a pretty chill dude. Well, I also enjoy his newest shit. I like his shit.
The last album,
his newest albums are pretty good. I ain't hating, dude.
I feel like his music definitely
it evolved a lot.
It did. It matured, I would say, because like you remember like his older like the whole baby thing. I'll give him a pass just because he was like fucking 14.
Well, I mean, I can't.
But
hate on it.
as he was growing up though, like all his other songs were just getting fucking cringy, like the Boyfriend one, and then
Boyfriend. What the fuck do you mean? That one was like.
I didn't
probably,
like it.
Really? You didn't like it?
I didn't like that
Well,
song.
I mean,
I thought
fun
it was,
fact of the day, Javier. He didn't write that song.
there's a lot of there's a song you know the Love Yourself. Ed Sheeran wrote that and gave it to Justin Bieber.
Anyways, who gives a fuck about Ed Sheeran? But
I do.
Boyfriend was written by Mike Posner and Black Bear. So
Damn, dab on those haters.
Yeah.
It sounded good. I just didn't.
they're
like the
gonna
voice
make
in
it for themselves.
And I
But
just gave it to Justin.
well, they were working on it, or I think it was Mike Posner was working on it. And then,
it was featuring somebody, right? Boyfriend.
I don't know. It's
I don't
probably
know
some
either.
rapper. But yeah, they're making that, and then they came, and Justin Bieber was like, "Yo, I need a song," and then they're like, "Hey, we got one for you," and they made it like in like a day or something, and then they gave it to him, and it like fucking top
I don't
charts
know.
and shit.
There's a lot of songs that he released that were like featuring other artists, which just made me cringe. Like, do you remember the one with fucking that black guy? What's his name? Sean Kingston. Like the whole "Beautiful Girls." It's an old song, like at least 5 years old.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's
but I
like the
just
whole
don't-
"Beautiful Girl." No. That one, and then the fucking one with Nicki Minaj.
I can't hate
The
on
Beauty
Nicki
and the
Minaj.
Beast.
The Beauty and the Beat.
And the Beat.
Yeah, I
Alright,
actually
that
really
one.
like that.
Are you sure?
I like the
real
title.
quick
I thought it
question.
was really cool.
Real quick question: do you actually like Nicki Minaj? You find her attractive?
Dude, I'd fuck anything.
Oh my god! I'm actually grossed
I
out.
really don't understand.
I'm really
like,
grossed out by her.
I guess I can understand, but it's just like I don't fucking care. Like, okay, let's go into like you're mainly talking about like body modification, plastic surgery shit, right?
Not just that. I mean, it's both physically and like her whole fucking demeanor is just disgusting to me.
I mean,
she's also like a fucking hip hop fucking
okay.
stereotypical. artist.
I would prefer Nicki Minaj over Cardi B. I hate Cardi B.
Is she like the
Cardi B is the one that
The-
fucking
the-
made
like the make money moves or something like that?
or
Or is that
Bodak
Kodak
Black.
Black?
Yeah.
Cardi B. Isn't she also black?
Yeah.
I don't know what she's thin, right?
Yeah.
Like really thin.
Sort of. Yeah.
Wait, you say you would prefer Nicki Minaj over Cardi B?
Yeah, just because I really just don't like Cardi B.
Well, I don't like.
her songs.
Is there like pass on both of them? Is that an option?
No.
No. I would still want to fuck Nicki Minaj. She's just disgusting to me. I don't like her. I don't like her voice. Like her nasal fucking voice. Didn't she fake an accent?
Dude, you're asking me too many questions. All I said is I'd stick my dick in her.
disgusting,
I don't
dude.
know that
I
much.
remember like the first time
Jesus.
I heard her, my cousin was so into her. I'm like we're listening to this fucking high pitched bitch, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? And she's like, Nicki Minaj. I'm like, Mickey Minaj? What the fuck? And then I looked her up, and I just got even more disgusted.
I mean, I'm angry because Cardi B was featured in G-Eazy's No Limit, and she had a part, and it was close to the end, and I'm like, I fucking hate it. I don't like how she raps. I don't like.
A lot of people like her. Like
I can't get
her
behind
song. You say it was called Kodak Black or something.
Bodak Black.
Bodak.
Because Kodak Black, I think, is another rapper.
Yeah. I was gonna say which one.
Which I also don't like.
I know that song blew the fuck up.
Yeah, it's.
And ever like
millions.
like everyone was just so fucking into it. I'm like, listen to the fucking lyrics, dude. It's like bad.
Yeah, her lyrics are never.
It's just generic.
Really good. You know,
honestly.
you got fucking ASAP Rocky and like G-Eazy throwing some flames, and then she just comes in. And she's like,
it's like she ruins this.
Yeah, she really did, and then like Jeezy comes back in and like saves it, but it's like fuck, why were you there, Cardi B? But yeah, dude, I'd fuck Demi Lovato.
I fucked Demi Lovato. Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, I can't hate on Cardi B for the fact that she's, like, I'm not one of those people like, oh, you should quit rap and shit. It's just I personally don't.
You wouldn't listen to her.
Yeah, I personally don't like her.
But it's kind of hard. Like for me, it's like I mainly just play what's on the radio, and they play the top 10 hits. And usually you have those artists that you're like, I'm not a fan of you, but you have like one good song that's very popular. It's not even that good. It's just like catchy.
I'm just gonna say this now. Camila Cabello's Havana, I don't like.
I love Camila Cabello.
Yeah, no, you love her body, and I don't like
love
her
everything
music.
about her.
I don't like that song.
I think it is. What's the word? I think it's overhyped.
Yeah.
A little bit too. I think it's more because it's her first album, and people are really excited for it, and people are like, "Oh my god, this is so good!" The video, I think, is what's more popular than the actual song.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely cool that like, you've listened to the Fifth Harmony stuff, right? All their songs.
Okay,
it's like they scream, "I'm a slut."
I've listened to Work.
Yeah.
Only because I saw the video, and I was like, "Damn, son."
Yeah, I think that was like that alongside with fucking what was that one song? The one with
Oh, dude, I have no idea.
like
really don't like it too.
Ty Dolla $ign. What's that song? I think Ty Dolla $ign was also with Work. But anyways, the whole Fifth Harmony stuff is literally just them like being sluts. And like none of their music has actual content other than their fucking music videos.
Well, the music is really split into two, and it's like the catchy shit, and then there's like the really
And they're in the
deep
pop
lyrical
genre.
Yeah.
But now she's got her own thing. It's okay. I mean, Havana, I know is like in the top 10 right now. And I think it'll just be there for a while. I haven't listened to any of the other songs. I just really like Camila.
Yeah, it's the same as Post Malone's Rockstar. It's been there for like already 2-3 months.
Yeah, holy shit. Like, I remember...
yeah, when Rockstar came out, it blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's still like...
I didn't even know who Post Malone was, and then now fucking... I mean, for me anyways, he's much more relevant than he was before.
I found out about him because he was on the H3 podcast or whatever, and I was like, who the fuck is this ogre looking guy? And it said featuring Post Malone and Filthy Frank, and I was like, put Filthy Frank on, and I was like, fuck this guy. But then I was like, actually like listen to like, just him talk, and I was like, okay, this guy's pretty cool, and I was like, I'll check his music. Oh, actually, fuck no, that's not the first time. So I was on YouTube, and you probably don't know him, but there's this band called Crown the Empire. Do you know them, Javier?
Let me Google it.
So, Crown the Empire, the main singer. I have no idea what his name is, but he was in an interview.
Oh, big fan.
And they asked him like, "Oh, so how was it in high school?" And he pretty much tells his story, right? And then he's like, "Yeah, dude. Then I was like, once I was in high school, I like moved a lot, and I was at this high school with this one guy, and we were gonna go. I was telling him to go and audition for my current band, right? The current like lead singer guy, he was not in the band, right? So they already formed the band Crown the Empire, but they needed a singer and a guitarist. And so he told his friend, he's like, "Yo, dude, you should audition for that." And his friend was like, "Yeah, sure." So he goes in there, breaks a string, and they're like, "This guy's not that good. We shouldn't get him in the band." And then like, can you sing? Which is the guy telling the story, and he's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it." So he got in the band. He felt really bad, but his friend, just kept making music. Lo and behold, that was actually Post Malone. So Post Malone tried out to...
Wait, Crown the Empire is a rock band, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was auditioning to be a member of Crown the Empire, but he didn't make it because his guitar string broke.
Oh, and is Post Malone's friend still in that band?
Yeah, he's the lead singer for
okay.
Crown the Empire.
Oh,
yeah.
That's cool.
And then the interviewer guy was just like, "Holy fuck, you knew Post?" He's like, "Yeah, Post was really just a kid that didn't want fame, and he just kind of wanted to make music." But I felt really bad that he couldn't get into the band.
Are they still friends to this day?
He said, I think so. I think they still speak because they were at Warp Tour, and he introduced him to like Jaden Smith and shit. So and he was like, "Dude,
wait, Will Smith's son?"
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Yeah, I know. He
has some songs. I didn't think it was that bad. It was actually pretty decent.
I know the first song that I listened to, like not counting the one you did with Justin Bieber. It was released like years ago, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it was like very like low budget, like a music video for it. I don't think it was bad, but it was definitely like very generic stuff for me. But hey, he's trying to break into music. Why not? Isn't he like fucking 18?
I think so, but
something like that.
I can't hate, dude. The guy is making bank. But yeah, and he introduces him to like Jaden Smith and like the lead singer of Crown the Empire is just like, "Holy fuck, dude, this is awesome." And then Post is like, so there's this other band called Sleeping with Sirens, and he's like, "Yo, dude, Sleeping with Sirens?" And then Crown the Empire, they're like friends or some shit, and he's like, "Yeah, I guess," which is kind of funny because Jaden Smith is like way more popular than like Sleeping with Sirens. But apparently Post was like freaking out, and he's like, "Dude, is that Kellen Quinn?" Which is the lead singer. He's like, "Do you want to talk to him?" And he's like, "Dude, fuck yeah, I want to talk to him." And that was pretty much the end of that chunk of the interview. But
that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, that's pretty cool that they're like friends from like pretty much opposite sides of really the music industries.
Post made it. Is this like his first album?
Yeah, his first album, Stony. His next one is coming out. It's gonna be called Beer Bongs and Bentleys, I think. I don't know when that one's gonna be released, but I think he's currently making it. Any other albums that I'm not really sure because I haven't looked into it, but I know Escape the Fate has been working on songs, and I think they might release a new one very soon. I don't know. Pretty much. Fall Out Boy's new album's coming out until like next year, so that's kind of saddening. But you steal music, so you don't really give a shit.
I stream that shit. All right, I don't even put ad block on my phone. I fucking go through the ads too.
Damn.
That's me supporting the artist.
Yeah, for sure. Those fucking ads of 20, not even 25 cents, of fucking 2 cents are gonna support their fucking asshole.
I put that shit on loop, nigga.
You put the ads on loop. Fuck, dude. But yeah, dude. So Nickelodeon girls.
Are there any hot Nickelodeon girls?
At the moment,
isn't that
no? It would be so fucking awkward out here. We're in our fucking 20s, and then they're like 10.
Nickelodeon girls?
I'm talking about when we were like
Nickelodeon
10.
girls.
I'm talking about like Victoria Justice. We
yeah.
had this conversation before, but not on
Miranda Cosgrove. She's a Nickelodeon girl, right? That's Nickelodeon. Yeah, it is.
Miranda Cosgrove, is that Carly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's just fucking. You don't know who she is,
Dude,
bitch. Megan from Drake and Josh.
Hey,
The girl from School of Rock. Are you shitting me right now?
School of Rock was such a good movie.
It was good.
I fucking loved it. Holy
really good.
shit! I thought it was just a fucking banger. You ever watched Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny?
Let me Google that.
Oh, okay. Well, you clearly are a piece of shit fan. That's probably
Tenacious D. Shut the fuck up. Let me
It's
Google
one
this
of
shit.
Well, I can't shut the fuck up. We're recording a fucking podcast. God damn it.
Oh right.
We don't want
It's like
dead
it's like
space.
at the end. It's like there's this big demon dude, and he's all.
Well, it's the fucking devil.
Yeah, he's all like, "You're fucked, shit out of luck, and now my cocky must suck," or something like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I remembered all the.
It was so.
parts.
You know why I heard that? Like, I had this one dude working with me,
Yeah.
and we were closing the store, and like our manager was like, "Yeah, you can play music if you want."
So out of everything.
So all of a sudden,
Javier's playing Havana, and then this fucker
no,
throws out
this
Tenacious D.
motherfucker, like, it goes from fucking Eminem's "Lose Yourself" to fucking Queen to this shit, and it's like so demonic. I'm like, what the fuck? This is some fucking heavy shit. It's like some Bring Me the Horizon type shit.
Okay,
then-
hang on. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Okay, so what the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude?
Do you actually like their shit?
I love Bring Me the Horizon.
Of course you do.
I fucking love them.
Did
I
you
bought
have-
their albums.
You had an emo face, didn't you?
It's not a phase.
It's
Okay,
a-
okay.
it's a way of life.
Okay, hang the fuck on. All I had was long hair. And fuck,
And
I'm
black.
fucking sorry that I was born with black hair.
And you-
I'm fucking sorry that.
I'm sorry, I
that
feel like
black.
guys.
Yeah, what the fuck do you
I'm
want
sorry,
from
my
me?
favorite color is black.
It's not.
I'm sorry that all I wear is black.
It's red. It's just by coincidence I have a lot of black clothing. Well, I don't like fucking jeans. I don't like that color. Well, I mean, I do kind of.
You don't like the color of jeans,
Well, I don't like that. Like,
blue.
I don't like wearing it all the time. You know what I mean? And I don't like wearing just.
But then you
Like-
just wear black all the time.
Well, it has other shit. Like right now, I have red on my black shirt, and it's Pierce the Veil shirt, which I was also a great band. But anyways, fuck you, dude.
Dude,
Okay, so hang on.
I don't want. I can't. I say rap is terrible if you want to listen to the lyrics. I cannot listen. Like, I can't even make out a word that the fucker guy says.
You are clearly just fucking ignorant.
Are you shitting me right now? It's
I'm trying to remember his fucking name.
Oh, the lead.
Yeah, the lead singer.
Wow, fake fan.
I just woke the
Fake fan.
Fuck up! What do you want from
Fake
me,
fan.
dude? I follow him on Instagram, but I don't know where the fuck.
Fake fucking fan.
Dude, fuck you. I'm gonna
Do they still make music?
Fuck yeah, they do.
Ah,
Dude, they're
shit, they
fucking throwing out.
They don't.
bangers.
They don't stop. Damn.
No, okay, so, hang on.
Fake fan doesn't even know. I don't know.
Oliver Sykes, you fucker. It's just I forgot. God damn it. So, okay, so Ollie Sykes, he had a history of like drug use, like very heavy shit. That's okay.
Of course
So this
he
is the reason why his like
Well, you
I
can't
think
fucking speak properly.
Suicide Session and the other albums that I just can't remember. I wasn't a fan of. Right,
Okay.
I didn't like the previous albums. I did like some of them, like I don't remember. I think it's called like Hospital of Souls or some shit. I don't remember. Alligator Blood. I liked some of them. But there once it went into the album Sempiternal and like the one with the fucking umbrella that I can't remember for the life of me, dude. I'm way too fucking tired. But like he no longer screams in his he still does, but like for like a section.
Did he lose his voice?
Yeah, he did actually. He like popped his cords. But yeah, his like Sempiternal and like all that from then on is once he became sober and he went through like rehab and shit, and like in current interviews he like looks back and he's like, dude, fuck, like why my music was just so fucking shit. And
Why is it still shit?
yeah,
Was it going to continue to be
he
shit?
was like, it was so fucking bad, and now it's really fucking good, man. I really enjoy it. It's got I like it. But yeah, fuck you.
I don't know.
Bring Me
It's
the
like
Horizon is good.
it's just synonymous.
Listen
with being
to
a
some
goth
fucking
emo.
some current shit of them.
No,
Yes.
can I actually understand a word?
Yes,
you're
you
saying?
fucking can. I can't play it right now because we'll get copyrighted, but
Oliver Sykes is gonna find this podcast and he's gonna take it down.
but yeah, I'll fucking show you one right after.
Okay, what's another? Well, not necessarily
I'll
emo, but
fucking-
bands that are fucking considered to be emo.
Okay, so that's another thing I have a problem with.
Dude, let's be
so
real. Let's be
okay,
real.
like
long black hair, dark clothing. They fucking put on.
well, no, I think it's fucking stupid how
Oh.
it's generalized with like that word when it's really
It
just
doesn't
heavier.
offend you.
No, it doesn't offend me. I just think it's like kind of just stupid.
But it's just
It's
because
like what you normies call
all
it.
normies.
Yeah.
It sounds emo-ish.
I'm not gonna get into it. It just sounds stupid, really, in just a musical sense. It's just
Emo music.
harder music. It's like harder rock or harder punk rock. It's
Yeah,
really, it is
exactly.
what it is. But like you
it's
don't.
easier to call it just emo.
Yeah,
music.
that's
Because
what
if
I'm
someone
saying.
says emo music, you already know what kind of music it is.
It's just cringy, I guess. When
Don't people say that? I mean,
yeah,
I guess.
it's really cringy for
I
me.
mean,
I guess
I don't.
It makes me.
It
physically
was always also cringy seeing emo kids in school, but I don't think our school ever had like really like hardcore emo kids. But it's like you see those kids that always have dark hair. Dark clothing, or even some people who didn't normally have black hair, then they dye it black, and then they have like a lot of fucking eyeshadow, and then they fucking either have like scars on their fucking wrists.
I have a scar on my lip because a dog fucking headbutted me.
What do you think of people cutting themselves?
Oh, we're gonna get into this.
Yeah, let's be real.
Yeah,
here. What's your opinion?
We're halfway into
Do
this.
people still do that to this day? They still cut themselves?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Okay, so what I didn't know was okay, so we're going a little bit back in like middle school. So I didn't know why people
White people?
White people cut themselves. So you know me, Javier. I'm pretty oblivious at a lot of shit. You know, a lot of things will go over my head. Like when a certain classmate in our school said that he was gay, and I didn't even know.
You didn't even say. You just look at the guy.
Well,
and
like
you know he's gay.
I didn't know. I thought he was straight. Like, okay, I'm really oblivious of shit.
All right.
So I didn't know why people fucking did it. I thought it was just more like a statement, just being like,
Yeah.
pussies.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yeah, now like that was in middle school. Now I kind of understand that it's them trying to die. And I'm like, holy shit. But so
their lives are that shitty.
so this like firefighter told me if I ever wanted to kill myself, this is how to do it. Is
What?
You
Oh my god.
is you have to
What?
go along the vein so that way you can die faster instead of being a bitch and going. What is that? Horizontal, right?
It'd be
It would be horizontal. So your arm is like vertical.
It'd
and
be
then horizontal.
perpendicular to your arm.
Yeah.
You want it to be parallel with the arm, so you actually cut the vein. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never did it. I wasn't fucking retarded. I wasn't fucking being a bitch. Let's be real, because I have a friend who did cut himself, and he told me like, he's all like,
Yeah, isn't he my neighbor?
I'll never disclose that information.
Like fucker's a faggot. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, like I used to be neighbors with him,
Yeah,
and
no,
eventually he started opening up to me. He was like, yeah, and like he showed me his arms. And it's like these faint lines, right? And I'm like, oh, what's that all about? And he's like, yeah, back in middle school, man, I used to have to wear wristbands or long sleeves all the time in order to hide these scars. There was a girl, and we were having lunch, and the girl saw my wrists, and she started crying, and I was like, fuck, dude, I need to change my life around, man.
But yeah, no, he's a piece of shit right now. He hasn't changed. Like,
I mean, he doesn't cut himself anymore, but it's just the way he said it was like, yeah, man. Like I realized then there, like I need to change my life around for the better, man. It's like, God, it's just so deep, man. It's like, man, these scars, they represent something.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
I'm about to fucking flame him with your next sentences here.
Shit. It's like, exactly. That's the way he talked about it. I was like, oh, man. Yeah, I was like, yeah, dude, that's so awesome. You turn your life around. Dude, great. It's like, dude, your life wasn't shit. You spoiled little bitch. It's like, his worst thing that was his brother was sent to fucking juvie because he was doing drugs.
His little brother?
His older brother. He has an older half-brother. Who did that, and that was like his big traumatic fucking middle school life crisis. Is like, my brother's in juvie because he was a piece of shit. And yeah, he used to listen to that stuff. He was an emo. That's how he did his hair. That's how he dressed up back in the day. He was a full-fledged emo. And then because some girl saw the scars on his wrist, he decided like, all right, I'm gonna stop being a piece of shit. And then continue to be a piece of shit, but in a different way.
Like even worse.
In a different way. But I never did it. I know my mom like would see this on the news, like like Mexican like fucking TV shows or news. they blow that shit up, like bullying and fucking emos and all that shit. It's like it's a big no for them. And my mom was like always checking my wrist to see if I wasn't cutting myself.
She checks your wrist and she's like, "Come here, you haven't cut yourself today." It's like, ah, starts cutting it.
It's like I used to like just scratch my wrist with my nail just to like make her think that I actually.
God damn, dude.
Because it was pissing me off. It was like every day for like a fucking month, and I was sick of it. And I was like, Mom,
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
stop. I didn't do it. I never. I don't think other than that friend. I don't think I ever was around somebody who did it.
I've never had okay, so I'm like a little bitch when it comes to pain. So like
I want to kill myself, but it's gonna hurt.
No, dude. That's all I mean. So yeah, dude. When I say like, God, I want to fucking die, and then I almost died, I'm like, dude, fuck, I'm kidding. Shit. No, but I when I was in middle school, like I was you know my lore. I'm not gonna talk about it, but you know my lore.
I don't want to talk about it.
No. Because we don't have time. It's lengthy. We'll save that for episode 3. So, anyways, it's like, well, yeah, I was sad about life and shit, but I never went up to the point of like harming myself. I was just like, I need to get out of this sort of thing. Whereas like people that do that, they're more so like, well, this is my life. I'm gonna bitch and moan and not do anything and just harm myself and hopefully die one day. But I was more like, I just want to get the fuck out of here. Or out of this point in life.
See, I love watching movies, and a lot of the movies I liked were always like underdog stories of how their life was shit, and they turn it around. Like you can see movies like Rudy, or fucking any of the Rocky movies. It's just like the whole underdog change your life story for the better. And I always liked those movies growing up. And when I learned about people cutting themselves, or like those goth kids who always viewed everything negatively, as like, my life is shit, it's gonna be shit forever, life is shit. And it's like, I always see it as, alright, Papa, you okay?
No.
I always see it as like,
tired.
You gotta make your life out of something, and it's like cutting yourself is just a cheap way, kind of like suicide. It's just a cheap way out.
Yeah,
your life cannot be that shit.
Yeah, like I can't hang with that.
It's like your life cannot be that shit that you have to kill yourself.
Well, really think about it. Is like, dude, I know this is like a comedy podcast and shit, but let's dive in.
This shit's getting dark.
This episode hasn't been that funny. It's just really talking about
the dark twist and this shit.
So like, when you're gonna like kill yourself, just really think about it. That your life is. There's people with worse lives.
Yeah, think back to slavery. Goddamn.
They didn't kill themselves. Probably some of them did.
They wanted to, but like most of them like had to fucking deal with that shit.
Yeah, I mean like that's all. I guess the reason.
I think of people who were legit had the shittiest lives. Like,
yeah, and they still keep going.
It's always worse for like the fucking middle class white people. It's like these. You have all these fucking minorities, not just racial minorities, but you got like the Jews. Like the Jews, goddamn, the Jews got fucked. They've been getting fucked for like the last 60 years. They're still getting fucked.
Are they really?
Yeah.
What's happening with that?
I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, the fucking Hitler 2.0.
No, they are after the Holocaust, they were still being like.
What do you mean that never happened?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the fictional Holocaust.
Oh, okay.
This was back in high school when I was really into that kind of stuff. I remember looking up a lot of like news about Jews, and it's like there was all these stories about how like even after the war, the Jews did not feel safe about being in Germany, so they went to other countries. They went to America. A lot of them went to America because during that time, America was the more understanding country. It's a big meme now, big understanding country, not so much right now, but
yeah,
the Jews, like, they seek shelter in other countries, and in other countries, they viewed it as in, like, you guys were the fuel for the Nazis, you're the reason why we had this war in the first place, so they got treated like shit, too. I mean, there's also, like, a lot of legal issues going on with Jews, too, and it's like, I don't remember anything right now, but I remember reading a lot about it, and it's like, the Jews still get shit for it. I mean, they're a big meme in Family Guy, too. I mean, any show, honestly, they're made fun of.
Yeah, anyways, your life is not as shit as other people.
It can be,
so.
I mean, maybe for some people it is. I mean, I would understand if you got, like, fucking molested by your fucking uncle.
Yeah, but
if you got molested, how about you fucking, like, I don't know, go to fucking child services instead of cutting yourself?
But there's
You're only
also,
doing more harm to yourself.
I mean, I can understand why.
They're scared and all that, but it's like, it's not going to get better.
But yeah, but then there's, like, people that, like, example, like, Oprah and shit, she got, like, raped and, like, beat and, like, a bunch of shit, but she still, like, kept on living, so, you know what I mean?
Look at her go.
Yeah, there's, like, people that have it even worse, but they still just keep going.
And they turn it around.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing. I don't know.
So, I can't really...
I always just, like, look, I'm
that.
like, dude, like, get over yourself, you know? That's how I viewed it. Is that bad?
We just lost, like, all three of our
I'm
subs.
sorry.
Yeah.
All 3 subs. I mean, I'm one of them, so we still have 1 sub.
That was you. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I thought we were rising, dude. But, alright, apparently that was you. And another one was me, so...
Dude, all we need to do right now is just create like 99,997 accounts, and we'll get that silver plaque, boy.
What do you mean? We have to make 1 million.
No, a silver plaque's 100,000.
No.
1 million is a gold.
Yeah, we gotta make 1 million channels to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, but we can start off.
Why start off with the fucking silver when we can go to gold, baby?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Jesus,
we'd have
999,997 accounts.
Dude, so remember that time that you're like, dude, we could just set up a bunch of laptops, and if we like spend our entire day creating accounts and emails, we can fucking do this.
And then just have all these like devices playing our videos all the time, and we'll maybe making money out of it.
Dude, yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure someone's fucking done that before.
That's pretty funny. I don't know how like, let's say if you have just have one device and you have it set up as like you're replaying your video over and over nonstop. How much money would you make a month? That'd be pretty funny.
Our videos are like almost an hour long.
Yeah, the average
so most you can watch it 24 times a fucking day.
The average view time is like 2 minutes.
I haven't checked.
It's probably shit.
No, I'm pretty sure everybody sticks around till then because some good shit happens. But yeah, Javier, you bring any topics? Because by God, I don't have any.
I want to talk about how shit Pokemon is right now.
Look, Jesus fucking Christ. Are we... Fucking God. Last time we fucking shit on Dragon Ball Super. Can't...
Oh, and I'm not talking about the show. I'm talking about the shitty ass game. Dragon Ball Super is ass.
Dude, Javier, God.
Absolute ass.
God damn
there
it.
is no
Javier,
redeemable
Javier,
feature
let's not get
over
into
Dragon
this.
Ball Super. There's no
Christ.
good character that is everlasting. They bring back Frieza. I don't like Frieza. All right, it was they bring him back with fucking resurrection. I'm like, whatever, give him the spotlight. Sure,
Javier.
why not? And then they have
I swear to God, I'm gonna have to cut
who's
this out.
supposed to be this goddamn fucking destroyer of worlds, motherfucking god, and all of a sudden he's fucking all fucking. Like, he and Goku and Vegeta have this weird relationship in which Vegeta used to be fucking scared of Beerus, and now Vegeta is just more of like, he respects Beerus, but he's not afraid of him anymore. Like, you know, when the first time Beerus shows up to Earth, he's all like, I'm gonna fucking destroy this planet if you don't give me good food. Like, that was good. But then all of a sudden, just like, I don't know, Beerus' just whole character is just not intriguing anymore. He doesn't seem frightening. He just seems like a fucking, comedy relief character, if anything.
Alright, way to waste fucking 3 minutes.
You want me to waste more time?
No. I'm gonna cut that out.
Whatever.
Javier, fuck, man.
Give the people what they want.
No,
they want roasting Super.
It's just you fucking angry about Super. Like, for the last episode, you went on like a tangent of 10 minutes.
Because they fucking...
Okay, I understand. Anyways, fuck, I should have prepared topics. Alright, Javier. What games you into, man, other than Pokemon right now?
Overwatch. And let me tell you, Overwatch is dying.
Good fucking dude.
Real quick. And it's sad. It'll probably end up being one of my favorite games, like, forever.
Dude, I legit am thinking about calling in right now. No, just because I fucking want to go to sleep. Like, legit, fuck me. I don't want to go to work in like fucking 30, 40 minutes. Fuck me. Dude, I don't fucking want to show up, dude. It fucking sucks.
Hey, call in then.
But like, I'm poor.
Pussy.
Yeah, type in the comments.
Pussy.
Type in the comments if I should call in. Dude, fuck.
Dude, you're gonna be a YouTuber for life now.
Yeah, totally. Our ad revenue of 24 views is really kicking in.
Can't wait for that 2-cent paycheck to come in at the end of the month.
Dude, I'm ready for that fat check, boy. That shit's gonna be thick. No, it's not. At most, dude, fuck me. Can you fuck off, Javier? Okay, dude, put the fucking Glade bottle down. So, yeah. How was your week?
It was bad. You know when you don't do anything?
Yeah.
All day?
I guess.
And then you lay down and you're like, God, I'm such a piece of shit.
That you wasted.
There's like so much I can do, but I don't do it.
Then why don't you do what?
So I'm a lazy piece of shit, that's why.
Alright. Well.
But I can't wait for finals to be over. That's like the most stressful thing ever. It's like nothing gets you ready for finals. And it's funny that you're stressing over so much and you're paying to be stressed over that stuff.
Are you talking to me or in general?
I'm just in general. It's like school sucks. It really does. And like, I don't know. One of my biggest fears is that like I'm paying all this money, I'm spending all this time, and what if like I get my degree, and I just end up working at fucking
a 9 to 5.
9 to 5. I mean, I'm not that scared of that. It's like whatever.
Dude, okay. So, yeah, fuck. That was one of my topics that I was going to talk about. But we're like close to the end.
You can cut some stuff out.
But, dude, I might have to cut that entire beginning. I'm just talking about music.
Let's start the podcast right now.
What's up, guys? All right, this is the Keck of the Week podcast. But I was going to talk to you is, would you do a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life?
See, my thing is, eventually, I want to be able to own a business in which I'm the owner, I'm the boss, I call the shots. Right now, I'm going to school for accounting, and my goal is to get experience as an accountant, maybe even go into something else, not specifically for accounting.
Going back to school.
Maybe going back to school, maybe taking
Wait, so you're doing your 2-year in accounting, and then you said you're going to go to a 4-year. Is that also going to be for accounting, or is that?
Yeah, that's also going to be accounting, specifically accounting. Maybe I'll think of getting a minor in maybe like business relations.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what exactly I want to do. I know everything screams that I want to do something related to business, science, English, writing, art, all that stuff is not for me. But business is something I liked. 9 to 5, it gets so much hate for it. It's like it's just the boring 9 to 5. I don't want to do that stuff. I want to be doing something different. And it's like people are so scared. They don't want to go into a job where they're going to be stuck in a cubicle for the rest of their lives. Like we're always wearing a suit and tie to work. You know, you come back stressed. But it's like I don't see it as that bad. But again, I want to start off, get as much experience as I can, and I would hopefully within 10 to 15 years, that's when I have savings that I can start and operate my own business, whether that be like an accounting firm or maybe own like a business where, like, let's say I'm a tax preparer, stuff like
What
that.
do you mean?
What do you mean what I mean?
Our business is the podcast.
Oh, I mean, this is a sideline hustle job here.
Dude, okay, so like, you said really you're only good at accounting and like that sort of shit.
That's
like,
what I like.
Yeah.
And if it's
so,
what I like, I don't deem it as boring, even though counting people do.
I really like been thinking about this shit, and now that as you know, every class I'm taking in college I fucking hate. Like,
I mean, a lot of it's just gen eds, and it's like
Well,
that's just a boring
it's
high school
like,
shit.
I took all the fun shit at the beginning, and like now I have all the tedious shit that I don't care about. That's why I don't show up ever, and like I'm borderline.
Yeah,
failing.
you used to give me shit last year for it. It's like I just don't care about this anymore. It's like the boring gen ed classes. Like you have to take a social studies class, you have to take a fucking science class, a math class, an English class.
Like the science class, I took it I think already, and I thought it was cool.
I don't like science. That's my thing.
So like how this works for me and like of you guys, like everyone else, is like, for example, Javier, you're good at math, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I suck at math, right? You know this. I'm really, really, really bad. So like I've been thinking, I was like, fuck, I just don't understand why I'm like good at this other shit and I'm just not good at math. And I've really just kind of, I don't know if it's like 100% IGN confirmed.
That I am retarded.
Yeah, I'm just a fucking idiot. But like how this works is math has a set of rules that you can't go outside of. You know what I mean? So like in order to get the answer, you have to follow the equation and you have to follow the formula, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm like, why am I good at like other shit? Like when I was in physics, I sucked mad cock at the math portion, but constructing shit, I was like the messiah in that class. Just because I had really no limitations of what I could do, and I could do whatever I wanted. And like, and I've been thinking like, what if people have like just kind of two separate styles of brains? You know what I mean? So there's like people that are really good at math and like that shit because they understand it and they always just think like in the straight line to get to the answer, right? And the reason why I'm like probably so shit at math is probably one because I'm retarded, but the other reason is because like my fucking when I'm in math class and I sit there, my brain is like thinking of various other ways to solve the equation other than the one that I'm being taught. Like, okay, what if I do this? What if I do that? And I'll get it wrong because I can't do that, right? But like in like the art sense, I can do really whatever I want, and I have like really no limits of it, and that's when I can just fucking shoot out a bunch of shit.
That probably is.
And it works.
That is true. That there are. I see math as in you like the set of rules. You like that no matter what, if you follow this formula, if you follow this way of doing things, you will always be right. You will always get to the answer straightforward. It's like a map. There's no way you can fuck up. The answer is going to be there if you do it this way. But then you have art, where you have, and it can not just be like painting or drawing. It can be fucking music. It can be like constructing something. You know. Yeah. It's like there is no one way about it. It's you figure out what way works for you and how you want to do it.
Yeah.
And it's two different ways you can tackle on it. You know, some people, let's say, like reading the fucking instruction manual to construct a desk. Meanwhile, the other person's like, fuck that shit, I'll figure it out on my own. And, you know, both can get to the destination their own separate ways, and that's the way
Yeah.
they like to do it. I agree with you. I like accounting because for the same thing, there is never gonna be there's never gonna be a time where you cannot get your answer, because it's straight numbers, and it's just logical stuff. There's no way
Yeah.
something can disappear.
I
And
can't.
you can always find the answer by following the rules and the formulas that accounting has to offer.
I can't stand that.
But drawing,
This is really
there's
hard.
no one way of how to do things. Like if someone told you, "All right, draw me, let's say, a cat," you know,
Yeah, you can go.
you can go your own way.
Yeah.
You can figure out where you want to start. You can
The-
figure the amount of detail you want to add to it. You can figure out the size, the color.
There's
and all
like a
that stuff.
problem that I have with it is like a reason why I also didn't want to go into like an art university, which originally I was going to go into. I was about to say the name of it, but then people could just Google search it. But it's in the same city where Max goes,
Okay,
so that should give you an idea of which one it is.
I don't know the name, but I
Well, actually, no, it's where you used to go. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
So I was gonna go there, and really the tuition was gonna be just a little bit more than what I'm paying now, which would have been fine. But there's this thing that I just really didn't like is pretty much bringing back that set of rules and shit. Is that they'll teach you in the traditional way, and there's a lot of rules to art, and I really don't like those rules. I really don't like just rules, and I guess in general, as edgy as that sounds, but it's like.
No, I can see that. I took an art class with you.
Oh,
and we'd have like a specific fucking project that we have to create, and you would just like say, it's almost laughable. You'd be, like I'd be doing what everyone else is doing because that's what we were instructed to do, and then I look over your project, and it's like the complete opposite of what you're supposed to do. I remember this one project specifically.
Was it the basketball?
You were supposed to draw three objects, all right? It's supposed to be this just this blank canvas, right? And you're supposed to have these three objects that the viewer is supposed to look to, right? All right, and I forgot what mine was. I think mine was. Oh, I remember. It was an apple, and it was like a candlestick, and it was like some other object. That was mine. I was pretty proud of it. And then I look over to this motherfucker, and I shit you not, this motherfucker has one dude holding a basketball
In like a rose field of an apocalypse.
and I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, where are your three objects at?
So basically, Javier at the beginning of the semester was like, dude, you should make every project anime related. And I
Yes.
was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So like each time I would basically like battle the teacher to try to find like ways to do my shit. And that one was one of the hardest. So pretty much I did like this fan art of Kuroko, Tatsuya from Kuroko no Basket. And he was holding a basketball in the middle of a rose field, and like the background was just like a dimension breaking, and like everyone else was just doing like a fucking pot and like
Yeah.
flowers and shit. And mine
That's
was
just normal, like fucking
so
mundane
fucking
shit.
Yeah. No.
And then I literally look over to you, and I was like so proud of my three objects. Like, I wonder what Francisco came
I got
up
an
with. I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it looked good. It's just, it
Not-
wasn't what the
well, like,
teacher
currently
fucking asked
now,
for.
It was really shit.
I don't know.
It was
I remember
really
it being. I
bad.
mean, I'm shit at art, so anything you make is like 10 times better than what I make.
Oh, that's true, but
I think I only had one project that was actually decent. I think like my lowest grade I ever got it was like a C.
damn.
But I think every other project was like a B.
I've never been below an A in art class.
And art, yeah, I think painting is the only art class I took.
You
And I
with
took
Max.
intro. Yeah, I took intro. Max ignored me though.
Yeah.
He didn't know I existed. Didn't notice me.
Oh, senpai.
I only took it just because I just needed an elective and I took it. And I was like, if like later on in high school I want to take another art class, I can take it. Which
Yeah.
I'm glad I did, or else I would not have taken painting with you. I couldn't.
The keks.
The keks, the memes.
The memes.
Oh shit. Oh, everything's flooding in.
We got time for one more story before we gotta cut it off.
From painting?
If you want to end it on that on a funny note.
You want me to tell that
Uh,
story?
Dude, I don't know which one you're thinking about, but sure, go ahead.
I'm
might
talking
tell
about the Sprite bottle.
Oh, well, yeah, that's not that bad. Go ahead.
Well, okay, for all you listening in, all right. When you think of a high school teacher, right? You think this teacher is respectful to their students, even and a good teacher is respectful to their students, even when the students are disrespectful towards them. Me going to school, I was very respectful of teachers. I listened to their instructions. I paid attention to what they wanted me to do, and I follow that shit religiously. So we have this one art project, right? And it's this canvas, and you're supposed to add objects on top of the canvas. To make...
Let me just interject here that I also ignored that one, and I made Aaron Yeager in his Titan form coming through the canvas, and like everyone else just had some stupid shit. Anyways, continue.
It was pretty cool.
It was pretty shit. Thanks.
So my project was going to be, if you guys ever play the PS2 game, I think it's also for Xbox, SSX Tricky.
No one played that.
It was the best snowboarding game. To this day, I shit you not. Like, I don't know any other snowboarding games, but that's a great game. And I was like, okay. So I grabbed the cardboard, and I just outlined the letters SSX, although I don't think I had enough cardboard to get the second S. Yeah. So it was just literally S and X. And I think my color scheme was not appropriate because it was like orange and red and yellow. Yeah, so it was very sexual.
Remember when what was her name, Nancy, the short one? Don't fucking say her last name. Yeah. Yeah. So she came in and then she was like, Javier, what the fuck is that? And you're like, and then I just walk in and I'm like, it stands for sex. And then I just I look her in the eye and then I just walk away.
It was very angsty.
I thought it was funny.
I didn't think of it until I realized, oh shit, it's probably a bad color scheme. But anyways, you had to find just random stuff. People would either get strings or like the little metal clip on top of the cans. The tabs on the cans. I wanted to get bottle caps, so I asked my teacher if she can, because I think they ran out, and I asked her if there was any more bottle caps. So she took me to this one trash can outside of the classroom. And I'm going through the bottles, and we're just talking about the project or whatever. And then I pull out this Sprite bottle, right? I pull it out. I'm like, oh, this works. It's got the bottle cap on it. And then she looked at me, and she's like, do you like Sprite?
Was it Sprite?
It was Sprite. Sprite or 7-Up, one of those citrus. It doesn't really matter what flavor it was. The point was that let's say it was Sprite for the sake of the story. And I pull out the Sprite bottle. I'm like, oh, this works. It's got the bottle cap on it. And then she looks at me. She's like, do you like Sprite? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. And then she like, and this is like real shit right here. She's a fucking high school teacher. I was like fucking 17. I wasn't ready for this shit. She was like, I thought people who like Sprite were faggots.
I've heard this story like 900 times, so that's
let that shit sink in though. A high school teacher called her high school student a faggot. All right, and at the time, like I didn't know if like I misheard her. Like how do you answer back to that? Like I thought if I asked her, did you just call me a faggot? Like I thought if I asked her that and she didn't call me a faggot, it would be very awkward. So I just kind of laughed it off very, like, awkwardly, and I was like, no, what? And I just wanted to get the fuck out of there, to be honest with you.
And following up here.
I go back to the table, and then, like,
where I'm sitting.
Frank's sitting there, and I'm, like, very quiet, and then I look at Frank, and I'm like, dude, I think our art teacher just called me a faggot.
Yeah, I remember when he told me that, and then she called me because, you know, we homies, and she was like, hey, I need you, come over here. So, like, I'm walking to your classroom and just like, please rate me, please rate me, please rate me the whole time. She didn't, unfortunately.
Aww.
And I go into the classroom and then I was like, hey, did you call Javier a faggot? And then she's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, dude. Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, no, she just like wanted to ask me since I was a weeboo piece of shit. Because she had an issue with some freshmen that was...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me about it. It was like she made a manga or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she was a really shy person, and I want her to get her to open up more, so that way I can help her like develop her shit. And she was like, you know how you kind of opened up, and I was like, well, it's just more, I just didn't give a fuck anymore. Like, I just didn't care what people thought anymore. I was just like, But yeah, no, she just asked me a bunch of shit like that, and a lot of questions I couldn't answer at the time. And yeah, man, that was that.
There's a lot of other stories in that painting class.
Dude,
Lord.
yeah, there's a lot of lore.
I think that is one of my favorite classes, painting.
Oh.
I didn't even, well, not because of you. You kind of made it worse.
Oh.
I'm kidding. No, I never thought I would have. You're just lucky. Well, I'm lucky, I guess, is that I needed one
Maybe.
class to fill in, and painting had like 2 seats available.
Dude,
remember that.
I'm not gonna lie, that when I went into, because you know there's a studio and then there's a classroom, right? So I walked into the studio because I'm a fucking idiot.
I remember it was like the first day of school,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
The
like-
first day of the class.
Yeah, I was a fucking dumbass, and I,
Yeah,
I went into
we
the
were all in
studio.
the actual classroom, and like I'm looking over, and this is like the first day. Like, you know, you can like switch classes with your counselors if you don't want to take it anymore. And I was like, this motherfucker has me taking a class that he knows I'm not gonna be good at. And I'm like, this is the only reason I'm taking it. And like, I see your empty ass seat in front of me.
Wait, you knew I was gonna sit in front of you?
Yeah, because they had our name tags. on the
Oh
table.
shit!
You
What
remember
up?
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had Luis sitting next to us and some other chick in front of
Yeah.
us, and I was like, this motherfucker, like, we're sitting at the same fucking table, and this motherfucker is not gonna take this class. I think I was like texting you, it was like, you motherfucker better show up. And then all of a sudden, like, you just walk in, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I walk in, but like I was like tearing up because I was like, dude, fuck, I don't have anybody in here, and it's gonna be legit me by myself, and I'm like, fuck me, dude, life sucks. I don't want to do this. I swear to God. And then I walk in there, and then I like see the back of your head, and I remember I walked up, I was like, Javier. I was like, Javier, dude, fuck, dude. I was like tears. Like, I was in tears because that was, like, the first time I actually had a friend in the class, in an art class.
And I remember because, like, either I took painting with you, or I took, I think it was physics with Max.
You took physics with Max?
I didn't. I could have.
Oh, yeah, no,
I
fuck,
could've.
dude, fuck him, dude. Yeah, fuck yeah, painting. Woo!
Painting.
Dude,
The
painting,
memes.
it was
The
lit,
memes.
though.
I would not be called a faggot in physics. I told you that much.
Yeah, no, he'd probably just molest you.
Who was the teacher again?
The one that got arrested.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
For another day. Another day.
Yeah, I might have to cut out what he said last name. Actually, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't think
Our
it
high
cares.
school, dude, the amount of pedos. Jesus.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm thinking of so many other teachers. Goddamn. But for another podcast.
Yeah, we can go for 8 more minutes, and then after that, I'm gonna have to cut it off.
Okay.
So, one last story. Should I do a painting story, or
Yeah, why not? I don't know which one you're thinking of.
I got a lot.
There was a lot going on in that class.
One of my favorite ones was the time when you and Patrick, you were shitting on Magic the Gathering, and you were saying that Yu-Gi-Oh was better.
Oh,
So,
Patrick.
yeah.
Motherfucking Patrick, yes.
So you guys were
Yes,
just
I remember
talking
that.
about. So it was me and you talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, and then
Yeah.
you're like, "Hey Patrick, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh?" I was like, "I don't play that shit. I play Magic." And then you guys, like, I just kind of segued out of it because I think I was like looking at girls. So I was looking at like fucking ass and shit.
There was a lot of ass in that class.
Yeah. And
Hey, pro tip for you high schoolers: girls love art class, and guys love girls who are in art class. Keep going.
okay, fuck. I was trying to think of what the fuck you just said. But yeah, so you guys are like just debating about fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, and I kind of just sat like
I remember Patrick.
kind of forgot
a lot.
about it.
I remember I told him, like, dude, I remember looking at a Magic card and that shit looked like shit.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
I could have drawn
So
that shit.
what fucking escalated to is you guys were gonna fight and like
We were about a duel.
Yeah, no, like
Patrick with his Magic cards and me with my Yu-Gi-Oh
dude,
cards.
Patrick looked like he was about to beat the shit out of you. Like
I think it was taller than me. He was big guy. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
he's like 6 foot.
He's at least
something.
6 feet tall, and he's a bigger dude. I was like, Jesus, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, and like
I got the Pharaoh with me.
and fucking, I was sitting down, and this is when I chimed back in. Is just I heard, "You want to fucking fight, dude?" And like Patrick just stood the fuck up, and then you stood up. You're like, "Fucking dude!" And then I just like look over, and I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Didn't the teacher like stop?
Yeah,
him?
no. Well, the teacher came over, and she was like, she came up to me, and she like got really close, like kind of like whispering ish. So you guys like, and she was like, "Are they for real right now? Are they gonna throw down?" And then I'm just like, "Dude, fuck yeah, they're gonna throw down. This is gonna be fucking amazing." And I was like, "Who do you bet on?" And then she was like, "You be fucking serious for at least 30 seconds right now. This is fucking serious. Do you not understand?" And I'm like, "It's about to get lit, fam." I was like, "Dude."
She'd be like, Javier's about to throw down the face down.
Dude, I was like, "Dude, they're about to fucking throw hands." And I was laughing too because I just thought it was funny. And I was like, "No, they're not gonna fight. They're too pussy."
Yeah, I think we did stand up like we were actually gonna do something.
Yeah, you guys are like having a stare down. That's when she came over and she's like, "Dude, fucking be for real with me right now." And I was like, "They're about to throw hands, dude." You see fucking Naruto v Sasuke, that shit ain't anything between Javier and fucking Patrick, yeah.
I know he used to work at Pizza, not anymore though.
Yeah,
But he remembered me from painting class. Like I remember.
Hey, you're the fucker that plays Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's like I looked at like Yu-Gi-Oh still better. That was pretty good stuff.
I remember this one time, and so I was like, "Yo, Javier, you want to go?" Okay, so I felt like shit for various reasons. So,
I mean, you are a piece of shit.
thanks, man. I love you, dude.
Brutal honesty here. Keep going.
All right. So I was like, "Hey, Javier, you want to go to during our seminar, which is like pretty much like a study hall."
Oh yeah, seminar.
Yeah. So I was like,
Yeah,
"You want to go to
this.
painting class?"
Mhm.
And you're like, "Fuck yeah, dude."
Yep.
So I completely forgot that you were there, and then my girlfriend at the time was like, "Hey, do you want to go to the?" She was also taking art class, and she was like, "Hey, do you want to go to the art class?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah," you know. So I go there, and like, I walk in, and then I'm like, "Fuck, Javier's there," and then I'm like, "Dude, I felt like a piece of shit, and I want to say sorry because I never did."
You didn't show up.
Well, I did show up. I just didn't sit with you. Like I sat at like the other side.
I don't remember that. I do remember going to art class a lot to finish the projects in time.
Like this isn't a funny story. It's just me actually being sorry.
No. I
apologizing.
probably
Like,
don't
felt really
remember because I
bad.
probably like really wanted to get the art project done, so I didn't really care that you were there or not. Maybe I don't remember now, but it's probably because I probably thought, oh, he's probably not here. I don't know if I noticed you were there or not.
I was like sitting like across the room from you.
I don't remember. I probably must have been like really into the project or something.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah, I don't. You could have been like, "Yo, dude, I'm gonna be with my girlfriend."
Dude, I mean,
Instead
I
of
felt,
just being
I felt
like-
so. No, I walked in and I was like, "Hey, what's up, Javier?" And you're like, you just like nodded and looked up, and then like, I felt really bad because.
Did I know who she was at the time?
Probably not. I kept that really low key.
Probably not then. I don't know. I probably was just focused on my project anyway.
No, every night I wake up and I'm like
3 years later, it's still haunting me.
yeah, no, it's still haunting me, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. For real though, Javier, I'm sorry.
I probably did shit at you too. Actually, you know something I remember I used to do with you?
So,
It was with you remember Danny? The fisherman?
Oh, the fish boy. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember one thing he and I used to do. It wasn't you weren't the first one. You were like the second one, so that's why it was like a recurring joke between Danny and I. It's like we'd walk around the hallways like in the mornings before class would start, and I remember we had this one guy. I forgot who his name was, and
Raymond.
I think it was. It might have been. Danny was good friends with him too. And one thing we used to do is
Raymond was cool.
we used to ignore Raymond while we were walking away. So like every time we were walking, like Danny and I would be side to side, and then like Raymond would be in the middle. So one thing Danny and I would do is we'd look at each other and we'd like simultaneously walk faster, making Raymond like fall back behind us.
That's a piece.
And
of
we'd
shit,
walk
bro.
faster and faster, and then we'd go back to a normal pace, waiting for Raymond to come back, and then we keep walking faster, and we'd always like ignore
That's fucked up.
every and
That's
all of
fucked up.
Raymond's.
You did that to me?
I did that to you once, and it was Danny and I were walking
Dude,
around.
fuck you guys.
And I think you probably like just I don't know. It was probably early in the morning or something because we never saw you before. And I think you were probably like sitting in the library or something like, "Hey, you want to walk with us?" And then Danny and I look at each other. We're like, "We're gonna do it again."
Fuck you guys.
And like we were just talking. Like at first it was just a normal conversation, and then like Danny and I just give each other the look, and that's the cue. And we just fucking dash forward. And like I remember like for some reason
assholes.
you wouldn't play along. Like Raymond would always keep up and like get back in between the middle of us. You would just be like, "Fuck this shit," and you would just stay behind us after you got the idea like, "Oh, these guys are gonna keep doing this every time I get close to them."
Yeah,
And I think we ignored you. And I think I remember I looked at Danny and it was like, "I wonder where Francisco's at," when you were like literally right behind us. And then Danny would be like, "Yeah, I like that dude." And I remember your comment was like, "You fucking assholes," and then you left, and I felt really bad. So now that we're being
okay.
now that we're apologizing here, I'm sorry that I ignored you on purpose. After 5 years, god damn it,
Dude.
it still haunts me.
Was that when we were freshmen?
No, we were sophomores.
Oh.
That's when I hung out with Danny was sophomore year, and then he moved the next year and left me alone.
What do you mean I moved?
He moved.
Oh,
Danny moved.
Oh, I thought you meant
He
I
moved away
moved.
after
Yeah.
that year.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I was forced to talk with you.
Oh, wow.
French class. Ooh, the memes in French class.
We don't have time for those.
Ah, damn it.
Those are the best memes. And yeah.
Good memes.
Yeah, we're gonna.
This is
have
the
to
end
cut
of the
this off.
podcast?
Yeah, this is gonna be the end of the podcast. Stay tuned for episode 3.
Oh, right before we finish this one,
What?
let me look something up real quick. 2 seconds.
All right, but anyways, episode 3. I know this episode wasn't really that funny, and it was just us really just talking about shit. But it was a nice, I guess, change of pace. Also, I'm really tired, and this fucker wanted to do it.
Leave in the comment section if you should call in to work today.
Yeah, fucking type in "fuck you work" or something.
All right,
but
let's keep track. First episode's got 23 views, motherfuckers.
we're gonna.
And
look
I
back
swear
on
to
this.
God,
it's
at
gonna
least-
be 30.
I swear to God, at least 10 of those are not me.
I swear to God, at least 20 of those aren't me. But yeah, next episode we're gonna for sure try to be a lot funnier. It's just I just barely woke up and
Yeah, where's the outline?
up your ass. Anyway,
You're fucking ring out. You can tell how the awkward pauses that you're gonna edit out.
I ain't editing those.
You're
out.
fucking editing that shit out. This is like the easiest editing ever.
Shut
Just
the
trim this shit.
Fuck up. But yeah, next episode we'll have
Special guests. Where are the special guests at?
Okay,
If you
well,
promise the people.
Shut the fuck
special
up.
guest last
Well, yeah,
episode.
I was gonna promise a fucking special guest, but someone wanted to do it a day earlier. You asshole.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yeah, it is your fucking fault. Anyways,
Sorry, I'm excited.
No, you just didn't want to fucking do it tomorrow.
Brought you fucking food, asshole.
But anyways, yeah, next episode we'll have some good stories. I think that would be the concept, the topic would just be high school.
Good stories. I'll
High school funny
I'll
stories.
write some down. The good memes. The good
Yeah,
moments.
so good memes. We were in French class together for like 3 years almost.
Yeah.
In and out because we would switch every semester.
Mhm.
But
I think
overall-
every year we at least had one semester together.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and we'll talk about the pen story. If you're
Oh.
the red pen story.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
Where
Good memes.
I was an asshole. I was really
Was.
Dude, fuck you. I'm not
Was.
as mean as I was before. I was like a fucking dick. Even more, dude.
All
Oh,
right.
fuck. Oh, I really want to talk about it, but we don't have time. But anyways, yeah, next one, there's also the story of, where I roasted all of the females. I don't know if you were in that class. I think it might have just been Jaime.
Oh,
Do you remember that
Are
day?
you talking about the?
It was the prom one. It was during prom.
You're gonna have to let me know the next time.
Okay, yeah. But I pretty much roasted every female in there indirectly and was like deemed as the biggest asshole.
Well, I can't wait for that story. I honestly don't know which
Oh,
one.
okay, yeah. Well, I don't think you're with us. Anyways, subscribe to Keck of the Week. That has been the Keck of the Week. Your hosts, Frank and Javier.
Oh, was that supposed to be
Yes, fuck, cunt. All right.
I'm here.
All right, peace out. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.